Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're exploring something pretty fascinating, psychologically speaking. Can a single act of honesty, maybe generosity, actually be used as the best disguise for manipulation?
That's exactly it. We're looking at how selective virtue can be a powerful strategy to just completely disarm suspicion.
Okay, so why does this work? And especially, why does it seem to work so well on people who are normally very guarded?
Well, that's the core question, isn't it? The theory is that even the most cynical person, deep down, still kind of yearns for proof that trust is real. They want to see an honest gesture.
So you give them that one gesture.
And it punches right through their defenses. It creates an opening.
Okay, let's ground this. First principle, generosity as a kind of Trojan horse.
Right.
There's a great example from 17th century Amsterdam. Francesco Borri, the Medico Universale. This guy lived large, fancy coach, 6 horses, the works.
But here's the thing. He refused all payment for his medical consultations.
Yeah, and apparently gave away huge amounts of money to the poor.
So people couldn't figure it out. How could he be so rich and so generous? They started thinking, well, he must have some secret, right? Like the Philosopher's Stone?
So the generosity created this aura of, like, magic almost.
Exactly. A perfect disguise. People trusted him completely, gave him money, diamonds, you name it, for safekeeping.
And then?
Poof, he vanished. The generosity was the setup. The trust he built was the real prize.
Okay, so that's the classic model. Let's jump forward. Modern era. Count Victor Lustig and Al Capone. This is 1926.
Oh, yeah. This is a masterclass. Lustig goes to Capone, the most suspicious guy around, probably.
Right, and promises to double Capone's $50,000 investment in just 60 days.
Now, Capone must have heard promises like that all the time. The brilliant part isn't the promise, it's what Lustig did next.
So 60 days go by.
Lustig comes back to Capone. He looks dejected, apologizes profusely, says, I failed. The deal didn't work out.
And then?
And then he hands back the entire $50,000, every single cent.
Wow. Capone must have been floored. He probably expected, what, $100,000 or a dead con man?
Exactly. He didn't expect honesty. He apparently said something like, my God, you're honest.
So that single act, returning the money, it just short-circuited Capone's whole worldview for a second.
Completely. It created this conflict, mistrust versus this sudden, unexpected respect. He was distracted, vulnerable.
And that's when Lustig gets him. Capone was so disarmed, he actually gave Lustig $5,000. Just handed it over, like, here, pal, this should help you out.
And that $5,000 was Lustig's target the entire time. He played the long game with that one honest act.
Incredible. It ties back to older ideas, too, right?
Oh, absolutely. In China, this was literally called giving before you take. There's even a military story. Duke Wu of Cheng, he wanted to invade a neighboring state, but they were supposedly allies, sister states. So, to build trust, Duke Wu publicly executes one of his own ministers just for suggesting an invasion of Hu.
Whoa. That sends a strong message of loyalty.
A very strong message. Hu completely relaxed their defenses. Weeks later, Duke Wu marches in and takes the whole country.
It really is the Trojan horse principle, isn't it? One big, irresistible gift achieves what years of fighting couldn't.
But here's a twist. What if you're already known for being, well, deceitful? Like Talleyrand or Lustig himself later on.
How does selective honesty work then? Or does it?
Sometimes you have to do the opposite. Sometimes acting dishonestly is the only way to seem authentic. Take Lustig's final, most audacious con, selling the Eiffel Tower.
Selling the Eiffel Tower? Seriously?
For scrap metal, yes. He was posing as a government official. At one point, he sensed the industrialist he was conning was getting suspicious.
Okay, so what did he do? Double down on the honesty?
Nope. He leaned in and asked for a bribe. A big one.
Yes, for a bribe.
Yeah, and the industrialist immediately relaxed. His thought process was basically, okay, all government officials are corrupt. This guy asking for a bribe, he must be the real deal.
So by playing into the expectation of dishonesty, he actually cemented his credibility.
Exactly. It's all about playing with expectations.
So wrapping this up, what's the core takeaway for you listening?
I think it's that deception often works by distraction. And few things distract us more effectively than an unexpected act of kindness or honesty, or even sometimes expected dishonesty. It plays on our fundamental hope for or assumptions about how things should work.
So think about Capone, one of the most cynical men imaginable, totally disarmed by one honest act. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where might you be letting an unexpected moment of virtue, real or perceived, blind you to the bigger picture in your own life? Something to consider.